Happy Friday. Welcome to Paul Catalina's Top 5, presented by Texas Beef House. Use promo code 365sports at checkout. The auction ended yesterday, but they always have other auctions coming up, so check out texasbeefhouse.com and bidonbeef.com to see when those are. This is coaches ready to make the jump to the P4. All of them are G5 head coaches, or maybe even something else, but they are ready to make that jump to the big time. Number 5, Jeff Traylor, UTSA. He will be in the mouths of fans at Arkansas for sure if Sam Pittman does not rebound and not get fired this year. His name is already in the mouths of Baylor fans about who want Dave Aranda gone, and that will remain to be seen. And I would not be surprised to see a couple of schools we're not even thinking about be on that list for him as well. He's an excellent head coach. He has certainly hit the groove of being a really good college coach and a really good recruiter, and somebody with big resources is going to come and pluck him out of a job he really likes at UTSA. He's a friend of our show. We talk to him all the time, and he really likes it at UTSA. I really do believe if he stayed there for the rest of his career, he would not complain to anybody. But somebody eventually is going to come and get him and say, like, hey, how would you like to, come to the dark side, so to speak, and not have to fight against us and just have these resources at your disposal? And he's going to say yes, because he deserves it, he's earned it, but he and UTSA are a great match, an absolutely great match. But I think he's ready to go. Number 4, Jamey Chadwell at Liberty. This is the third year in a row that I'm going to tell you, especially you morons in the ACC, hire this dude. For the love of God, he's a really good coach. And he's got resources at Liberty. And you can see some of the talent retention they've been able to do there with the resources they have. Now, take him and put him at a real school and see what he can do. He is, one of those nice guy Ted Lasso coaches. Everybody likes him. He is going to win where he goes. He's a program builder. He can do it. He deserves the shot. I'm tired of swimming upstream. Are you listening to me, ACC? When you have an opening, Jamey Chadwell. God, drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Number 3, Ryan Silverfield at Memphis. A Mike Norvell disciple, one of the best offensive line recruiters and coaches in the country, and doing a heck of a job at Memphis. Now, FedEx might like him enough to get him to stay. So we'll see that Fred Smith money coming at Memphis, if that changes things, plus with the remodeling of the stadium. But he is certainly going to win a lot this year. He's got a 4-year starter coming back at quarterback in Seth Hennigan. If you can do that at Memphis, you can do that at a lot of places. And keeping Seth Hennigan for as long as he has is really good, because there are teams in the top 20 who would trade out their quarterback for Seth Hennigan right now. And he kept him at Memphis. That's impressive in today's college football. And Ryan Silverfield, certainly ready to go. Number 2, G.J. Kinne at Texas State. Brilliant offensive mind. Unfortunately for Texas State, any kind of success they have, and they get back to a bowl game and drink the bowl dry again, he's going to get calls. He is going to get calls. And I would not be surprised if some of those same Jeff Traylor jobs are also interested in G.J. Kinne. There are Big 12 jobs I could see him fitting at really, really well if they came open, and we don't know what's going to happen in the Big 12 this year, and I don't really think that outside of Dave Aranda, there's anybody really on the hot seat in the Big 12, but G.J. Kinne would destroy in the Big 12, in my opinion. Young coach, really smart, really savvy, will do really well wherever he goes next. And number 1, we drop all the way out of the G5 into the FCS. New friend of the show, Jimmy Rogers from South Dakota State. Look, he took over a program that was really good, and he's made them great. Nothing that he does at South Dakota State is different than anything anybody else does anywhere. He'll just have more weapons at his disposal and more things to do it with. An awesome coach, a guy who is, again, young and can really build. This is your next Kalen DeBoer right here, Jimmy Rogers. I think stop wasting time. Get this guy a job. Hey, Big Ten, he wouldn't even have to move that far. Wouldn't even have to move that far to most of your places. So you're unhappy with your coach in the Big Ten? I give you Sir Jamey Rogers of South Dakota State, a defending national champion. right there. That's going to do it for the show. I'm Paul Catalina. Thanks to all of our guests today. We tried to cover every conference and everything we possibly could. That's what the Friday shows are going to be. Big weekend previews for you. Hope you enjoyed it. We're all back together on Monday. Enjoy the football weekend, everybody.